Woo-hoo-hoo. Hello, babies. Hello, babies. Hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Sunny is back with DJ Glam. This Sunny's World. Hello, hello. I missed y'all a little bit. This is my second Thursday being 40. So I'm feeling, yes it is. And that's why I got this bun. Do you see that Ducat bun? You see that Dyke bun, baby?
It's very regal.
Look at that Dyke. Is it regal?
It's very regal.
It's regal. Make sure that crown got adjusted real nice. Happy Thursday. I miss y'all. Hey, little cuz, Sonny got cousin. She came in here. Hello, Miss Kimberly. Come on in that line. How the entertainment report on my line? Y'all better stay tuned. You know we got some good DMV gossip. Swan, was you excited when that DMV gossip happened this morning? I was too, because we always got a report on everybody else shit in Atlanta and California and stuff. So it's nice that the DMV had some good gossip this morning. Before we even had our coffee and tea, we had the gossip. So look, we're going to get into that, but I want y'all to know the entertainment report is here. And also Sassy Sass is up in the house, and we are now going to start calling her author Sassy. And I dare you to approach her any other way. Sassy author. Do it before or after. And if you do it after, make sure she has a comment. Let it go. Let it go, baby. This how we do. This boy had Danny stopped up the day when that girl came in there. But she was supposed to roll with it. Good. That's how you see it. Happy Sangria Day. Happy International Women's Day. I am your international woman. Yes, we got a whole lot of them. Shout out to all my Ethiopians, my Hispanics, my Koreans, my Asians, my Caucasians, to all the women. Yes, Sonny, this is my favorite day of the year, you motherfucker. Hello. Happy International Day, Mom. You know my beauty queen, yes you is. She came back this week, she wasn't here last week. Kim Crawford, happy International Day, baby. Yes, come on, Shannon, we love you too. So author Sassy Sass is up in here. And we're going to talk a little bit about her new book that's coming out. I really don't want to do a whole lot because I am going to give her the interview of her life when this book drops. I am preparing myself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, because we're going to give it what you're supposed to. After this interview, again, you're going to separate the boys from the men, the women from the girls, and the dykes from the lesbians. I'm coming for that. And after I'm finished with it, I want to make sure y'all come for. I want to make sure you come for. We're going to leave some details hanging. So maybe you all jump on them. Say, look, let me get in Sassy inbox right now. Because she doing it. Yes, Mr. Fuck Your Feelings. Come on through here, boy. You know you get me excited. Let me smile. Yes, he gets me excited. We can go half on the dog, half on the dog. Yes, we will. So, look, we going to get some household stuff out the way. Glam, how you feel, baby? You look good. As usual. You did have a birthday. Glam's birthday was Tuesday and my birthday was Thursday.
Yeah, we 2 days apart.
And Chris was a day, 2 days after mine. Which I do love. We can get us all out the way. Swan, when your birthday? That's my bye. Swan, that's my mother's birthday. You and that, you good. Oh yeah, you probably, yeah.
We gonna have a party.
Oh, Swan, you know you good, honey. I knew I felt something. Sassy, when your birthday? August the 20th. I think that's Gerald. Rest in peace, Gigi Hunter. August the 20th. That's a good one. Okay, we found out birthdays because we want to make sure the celebration's right. Monica, when your birthday? January, Martin Luther King birthday. So little cousin was born on I Have a Dream. What? You better have a dream, damn it. What is your dream? Is that it? Girl, you on your way. Don't you stay close to me, damn it. Yes, come on through here. I already know your birthday. And I wish you would act like I mean, seriously. When's your birthday, producer lady? Oh, no, Scorpio.
She be showing off on her birthday.
Yeah, she shows off. So look, talking about birthdays, it wouldn't even be fair if Sunny the host, does not review her own party. So, in fairness, I'm going to be fair to myself, but I'm going to be very brutally honest with myself and my party goers, just as I am with anybody else. So, tune in. Come on, get your friends in here so you can hear about this party. So, first things first. Say, hey, we going to the Paradigm. It's Thursday night. Everybody knows Sunny loves Miss Kim. I've been loving Miss Kim for 20 years. I just turned 40 last Thursday, which means I've been loving this lady for half of my life. So it was only fitting for a go-go night to go see Miss Kim and Scooby. So we get the okay, because you know in the city, sometimes you have to get the okay and the paperwork's out. So we got that taken care of. And lo and behold, I get to the Paradigm and had me a whole surprise. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I ain't really speechless for a whole lot of stuff. I walked in and the only thing I could do was just say thank you. You know, I had to thank him first because there was a couple people that I didn't expect to see on top of what people went through without me knowing. And I shouted out a few ladies on Monday on my Facebook page, but I'll say it again the same way I said on Facebook. When it comes to Foose and Brooke and Karen and Sharice, I really, really appreciate you just taking the time to put something together, put a rainbow on the table for Sunny. So if anybody know what the rainbow was, they know what I'm talking about. Always a turn up with them ladies. I never mind if I have the time, the money, the patience to do anything with them. I just love their spirit. One thing that I know about them too, and I always feel this way, they are a team. And whatever they go through, we never know what the fuck is going on, be it to the good most of the time or to the bad. And that's what I love the most. They keep their circle tight, and it's true. And I appreciate just taking the extra step just to make sure Sunny had a rainbow on that table. Stacey Tyson, Ambition Entertainment, y'all always give a good party. I'm so glad the coast is clear so Sunny can make sure she is there on Thursday nights, because everybody knows that's where I really like the party at on Thursday. Anything with Miss Kim, I'm usually there. But we're going to get into that too, because Sunny real. So get to the party. So having a good time. I had my current situation there, and I had my baby mother there. So I noticed a lot of people was looking to see what the interaction would be between the two. And my work wife was there. I keep a work wife. So I got my work wife there. I got my current situation there. And then I got the baby mother there. So I just wanted to kind of sort of see how it was going, you know, intertwined.
Sunny had her entourage there.
Man, I had who was supposed to be there. So the baby mother did real good. She looked and I said, oh, you know, come on, you know what I'm saying? Come on, we come to party. So the current situation, like, hey, how you doing? She talking to her like, hey, you know, we love each other.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Which one is the current situation? Was she outside in the parking lot when we pulled up? That one?
Man, that's definitely the current.
Okay.
Well, it's not, well, we gonna say.
You need to rewind some.
Okay, so look, the current situation was current right that second. That's what we'll say. She current by the second. How about we do that?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Don't get mad and stuff, Blam, because I'm gonna tell you something about this right here too. So, you know, we partying, we having a good time. Everybody acted accordingly. But I realized a long time ago when I was young, like 17, 18, all your friends do not blend. Sure, if you have not learned that at 40, that's a lesson I'm gonna teach you. All your friends do not blend. Everybody cannot go to everything. If you are smart enough, you will have multiple activities during your birthday so everybody can have a chance to have a good time.
Why is that? We don't have time for all that high maintenance nonsense. If you can't participate.
My thing is, I hang with some hood rats. And I'm going to be honest, I hang with some good hood rats. I hang with some good loyal soldiers. And to be honest, I just would not put them in certain situations when it comes to this whole like radio thing. I wouldn't put them there because they're going to be like, who, what? Come on, turn up and yeah. What you want to? Did she look at you? Twin. Bitch, what she want to? Do what? Who? See, and they
Especially my favorite one, Cheryl. I know she.
And I'm going to tell you something.
Yes.
Shout out to Twin.
Cheryl.
And
Twin.
people don't understand. I call her Twin. We do not look nothing alike except we both are in the field nigga category. Okay? Other than that, we do not, but our spirit is the same.
Y'all could be cousins.
Cheryl lays back in the cut, but Cheryl's thorough. She watching everybody's eyes, she watching their hands, she watching how they portray and what they doing. She gonna tell me after it's over, Twin, I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't really like how Shorty got down. Well, that was my motherfucking cousin. Oh, but like I said, Twin, I don't like how she got down. It didn't work for me. It didn't work. And that's what I like. I appreciate that my friend is still my friend. She don't shoot no bullshit or nothing. Twin old too. Twin somebody's grandmother. And she was in the party having a good time. It was a lot of first timers. Yeah, it was a lot of first timers in Kim Michelle and Scooby party. They want to go back. They can't go back. They probably can't go back with me.
Woo.
So you want to get on that part of the party?
Woo.
So let's get on this Kim Michelle and Scooby party. Now, what did I just put out? Prerequisite. I've been loving this lady for 20 years. Half of my life. When I go see R.E. or when I go see Kim in whatever band, mind you, she's been in some bands. Anytime I go, I have to make sure I pay my way to get in. A lot of times I pay nigga fees. They won't even charge me as a girl. I pay nigga fees.
Wait a minute.
Still got to make sure. What? Yeah, somebody better tell you something in here.
Wait a minute.
You got to make sure you got on a nice outfit. Got to make sure my head up the par. I got to make sure I got some money in my pocket to keep my cocktails rolling.
Hey,
might have to look out for a friend who need a cocktail. Then on top of that, everybody know I gas is up wherever I go, right? So that's a cause. It was my birthday. I felt like she was supposed to come from here. Down here. Right above your, yeah. She came from right here. I wanted her to come from here. No disrespect, love you dearly, but I wanted you to come from here. And that's just me personally. It was a cute party. That's glam, little boo. I told you about them Geminis. I done already told you how them Geminis do it. And I got a love-hate for a Gemini. I'm always attracted to these Geminis knowing full well we're going to have great sex.
I ain't never heard of that song.
And that's it. Yes, with a Gemini, it's going to be crazy. You want to be like, yes. But I'm going to tell you, Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde all day long. I'm not even with that girl, and I can tell she Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde. But I wanted her to come from here and not here. And that's just me. So, other than that, it was cute. I had a good time. I had another party Saturday evening with my hood rat, my family life, and we had a good time, and that was the way we did it. Sunday, I really couldn't do nothing. Y'all already know the tree fell in my house Friday. It was. Did y'all see my shit on the news? Did y'all see my stuff? My doing stuff was on the news with the little St. Patrick's Day. I done had my shit up since February 14th. I get so excited as soon as I see them green leprechauns in the dollar store. Let me put my shit up. And I got a whole white door. And I seen Channel 5 scan past it. And I was like, look at my house. And then I kept thinking to myself, I am just so glad like I wasn't injured. I'm so glad my company wasn't injured. You know, I really was grateful. The lady upstairs, her shit got messed up a little bit, but overall, everybody good. Matter of fact, we can pop another sangria because I'm going home tomorrow. Meet me there, baby. And I got put it right in front of food. Yes, come see me tomorrow. I'm cooking dinner. See me tomorrow. I don't even know, but I'm taking out 5 meats. I'm taking out 5 meats as soon as I get there so I can cook up for the week. Because I'm excited to be home. But I'm going to leave the hotel tomorrow after breakfast. Make sure after breakfast, then I'll pack up. So look, Vernon Williams play. Y'all know it's March 31st. Make sure you get there. Shout out to Lavelle Long. Lavelle Long hung out and party with us real good last week. He was scared though. Did y'all see me go up to him? I said, what you going to do, boy? Oh, what you going to do, boy? I ain't no Angelique. What you want to, boy?
Wait a minute.
He was scared. He was scared. I was ready for him. So look, I said it on my live after the party. Rest in peace to BoJack brother, Bobby Blair. He grew up in Southview with my sister and them, so I know he has a little history. But BoJack is a good dude. And rest in peace to his brother. I definitely want him to know, the DMV send out condolences. Sonny's World send their condolences. And that's a long life and a good life to be led. International Women's Day. Ooh. Anybody international in here? I'm not even gonna say that. But look, happy just Women's Month. That's what it is. And you know what, Sassy, is so fitting that your book comes out in this month. It's Women's Month. You'll never forget that. My book dropped in Women's Month. So this month is all about the women. Whatever type of woman you are, go back to India Ari and say, not just, what's that song? With the radio, when she say don't supermodels, when I learned to love myself. Go back to that, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate yourself a little bit. So, we're going to get into this 93.9, but try and wait. I know Swan ready.
Honey.
So look, 93.9. Put your kids to bed, damn it. Hey, Foos, yeah, you a Gemini. That makes sense, Foos. That make a whole lot of sense. So look, this morning, 93.9. First off, let me ask you something. Do everybody listen to 93.9? Are we 95, 96 listeners?
I'm 95.
95. How about Swan? You do? Okay, so yeah, because you know when you're an entertainment reporter, so you got to jump around. Okay,
hey,
what y'all listen to?
What's up, Sean? Hey, DTs.
Okay, so today on, what is it, Fam in the Morning. Danny Starr, Quicksilver, and 5'9". 3 hosts. I think they trying to, maybe like Breakfast Club type. I can see it. I can feel it a little bit. So, basically, Danny Starr put an ad out to have a nanny. One of the ladies that responded to the ad was very attractive. She's a model type. Danny Starr basically said, I don't want the girl to be a nanny for me. But she didn't respond to the girl directly. So, Quicksilver, 5'9", and producer, because who? Sure, okay, producer, and we're going to go back to this producer. Producer, no, but we're going to go back to it. They had the young lady, one of the young ladies pop up in the studio and ambush, and we're going to use the word ambush. Ambush Danny Starr. It took me a minute to figure out what exactly was going on because I could not believe men were that messy. I could see women doing it, but men that messy. What also got me was Danny Starr said 2 things. They meet at night, they talk at night, and they talk in the morning, just to make sure everything is detailed. So nobody never told her about the girl coming. So basically, Quicksilver and 5'9" off some bitch ass shit. Now, I do understand that he may be some of you all's friends. I almost get that he is sitting in the seat that I possibly would want to sit in. But what ain't gonna happen is the level of bitch assness I heard on the radio today. You all were wrong for doing that to that young lady. She got every right to decide who's in her house. She got every right who decide, hey, I might not want that titty around my baby. You know what I'm saying? She got every right. But for your co-workers who probably at this point are probably almost friends, you set me up for ratings. So I had to think to myself, most people saying it's for ratings. They apologize, it's over. Do you think it would? It's not over, and I don't think anything will ever be the same between them. So I was thinking to myself, for ratings, what else could they have done besides ambush that young lady? How about we have Tamar Quicksilver wife come up there and talk about the little girls they say he be doing it too in the little bottle services at the club.
Oh, for real?
Talk to me, Swan. What you know about that, Swan? Entertainment reporter, Swan. Let's see him. And he always up there in Baltimore. He is. And you know, they get down in Baltimore. Especially that Norma James. Love them, Norma James.
Okay, I got some. Lawrence says it was fake.
So, okay, and right, you gonna get an Oscar because Danny Starr was upset when she went on her live. She was crying and stuff, and like, but do you think it was for ratings? Only reason why I can't see that for me personally, as a producer, not even as a host, as a producer, I am not going to put my talent. I'm not doing it. No. Talk to me, producer lady. Get your mic. Producer, what you say, producer lady? Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? Hello?
Is this thing on? Okay, it's on now. This thing is on. Is we live?
Is we live, whore?
Okay, we live, whore. This is what I said. I think it was for ratings. First of all, Quick said, my wife is probably going to call up here, Ashley, and say blah, blah, blah. To me, I feel like he baited that, right?
He probed it.
And then she called, right? Well, you don't have to speak to your wife on air. If any man of mine,
is this thing on?
You
Hello?
motherfuckers call up here while I'm on air, I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
We ain't gonna argue
It
on
can wait.
air about nothing I say on air. Exactly. But we're not gonna argue about nothing on air.
Okay.
So he knew that was gonna happen.
Right.
So that's why I feel like it was baited. It was set up. I just feel like it went the wrong way. He said on Instagram, they talked about it and she knew what was going to happen. She just didn't know it would go this way. But I read that Danny is known to go off on folk every now and then. But she knew last night.
And see,
now, when we talk about shows,
right,
we don't pull them type stunts.
No, and that was my biggest thing. Sitting on this side, the ambush, like, on what, like, no.
It is, you ain't know nothing.
Like,
you ain't know nothing.
I can't even see risking my talent for that.
What's up, T-Bone?
And it's not for ratings.
You don't think what?
I think it's real.
So
but
she
it
gonna
went
come
wrong.
to work tomorrow like ain't shit happened.
It went real wrong. That is. Right? Excuse. Here's another thing. If we get too loud in here, if Jared, JB is in here, Boom is in here, he comes out. He just casually walks. That means shut the fuck up. Y'all too loud.
Very true. Very true.
So you mean to tell me a national station like 93.9 ain't know what was going on, ain't see that this was escalating? No. I don't believe. See, look who just came out.
Exactly. Exactly.
He know exactly what's going on in his station. Is that right, Boom? Can you come in for a minute?
I mean, just off of
being
respect.
a station owner, just out of respect, being a station owner.
Would you have put your talent like that?
I've seen many stunts go wrong. I'm gonna liken this to Petey Green.
Okay.
Petey Green had on, in the very beginning of his career, Howard Stern.
Yes, come on, Howard.
Howard Stern thought it would be funny and cutting edge to wear blackface. I don't think it was. However, listen, I think that was 100% real, and I don't think it's just, you try things, you try to be provocative, you try to get good ratings. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
Right. Sometimes.
And poor Quicksilver.
I ain't feeling them right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there is. You should go look. So I'm friends with Quicksilver in real life and on Facebook.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And if you look at his Facebook page, it's filled with very difficult comments.
Yeah, And I think they made this situation worse. It would have been one thing if you was going to ambush her, but to ambush her and then to continue to egg it on, and then after she left the room, you let the girl stay. This my house. This glam house.
She can't stay.
You can't say you
Lord.
think you gonna stay here after she leave and you what? Danny Star better than me though. Like I just feel like as a man, him and 5'9", like I feel sorry for dudes today. Y'all had to take an L today.
Yep.
Y'all might as well went in the house, no b-ball tonight. Don't try to play your game. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your woman today, cause them two dudes straight on the L train.
Well, I feel like they play with her too much anyway during the week. If anybody listens to the show regularly,
But that's what she allows.
she allows it. Yes.
She allows
And
it.
it just went too far. I think she knew about it. I just think that it went too far.
I think it went too far, and you can definitely tell old girl is light skinned. Cause I would have tore the studio down
Wait a minute.
before I left up out of there. You ambush. You want me? Let me bring it out my face. Well, y'all said she coming to work tomorrow. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Depending on how much money involved, depends on how I'm gonna come to work. Yeah. Well, I really don't listen to the radio. 93.9, I really don't. I'm not even, no, I ain't for it. I like Russ Paul and all them. I like my Steve Harvey. I'm 40, remember? You know what I'm saying? I don't be doing all that bebopping and all that on 95 and 90. I don't want all that in my life. I want 104.1. Okay? 99.5. Shout out Apple Music. Well, tomorrow morning, I think the whole DMV will be in tune to just see what happens with them. Yeah, the ratings gonna be bomb. Yeah, the ratings gonna be bomb.
Tony, they talking about what happened on
Oh, it's in the shade room. Honey, I'm gonna tell. Do anybody, before we go to break real quick, y'all, because we're gonna come back and talk about something else. Do anybody else like the shade room? It's a video on there where the teacher and two of the students was fighting, and the teacher is a gay man, and he goes out the door to try to get help. And then the two students start fighting, and the gay man, the teacher just ow, and just falls to the. That shade room gets me in trouble at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna probably have to get me a woman real soon so I can stay over there. Okay. Hey, look, we're gonna take a break. This Sunny's World powered by DJ Glam. I am 40, you suckers.
She's 40.
I'm 40. She 40 something.
She 40 glam.
She 40 Glam. Jacob, you gonna take us to break or you taking a break yourself? Cause you know I keep going now. Jacob is doing something else. White chocolate, I'm telling you, we about to cut your pay around here. You ain't drinking no more sangrias around here, man.
me on the radio, but you still don't be paying me no attention because you listen what your girlfriends mention. Sugar bear, think it is. Sugar bear, think it that. But let me tell you, one of the coolest kind of cat. And everything you hear about sugar ain't true. Cause what it is, I got a crush on you. Boom, bop, bop. Boom, bop. Ah. Boom, bop, bop. Boom, bop. Boom, bop, bop. Boom, bop. What it? Boom, bop, bop. Boom, bop. Boom, bop, bop. Come on, come on. Boom, bop. Come on. Boom, bop, bop. Boom, bop.
Classic right there. Listen to that.
What band is that? What band is that? What band is that, Sonny?
He gonna be, me and him gonna have on the dog. Big G, we gonna go ahead and go half on the dog. I love how that microphone sounds. I like that, just like that, baby. I might can sing a song. Let me see what I can do. I'm bad at love. Ooh, ooh.
Can you
Can't
turn that
blame
mic
me
down?
for trying. I'm trying to get somebody to sing that with it. Yeah. So look, I'm sipping on sangria from our entertainment reporter. Everybody been wanting to know about this alcohol package. This is white sangria. As soon as the entertainment reporter is putting out mass quantities or we can let everybody know, I will tell you. But for a good little turnout, I got a couple packages. I am spreading them around because I want to share. Okay? My girl got you. She do red and white. I'm not going to tell you what else she do because I don't want her to get overload. And I don't want everybody in her inbox and stuff because her husband is big. Kevin West. And he's here.
Look at him.
Play with it.
He like, yeah.
Who y'all, what? All our contributors have to be married with big men. Yes. Because don't play with our security.
Security.
Security. Andre, who's buzzing and buzzing?
Is this thing on?
These babies is short out here. You is reaching out. Oh, what's 7 what? And Kevin got on the mouth. Y'all want that? Yeah, he got on. Kevin got the mouth. I don't want no, yeah, you don't want that. Come through that door. Yeah, he right there. Andre, don't get up yet. Don't get up yet. I ain't coming, Andre. Slow down. Not yet. Not yet. Mom, put your bat away. Put your bat away. So look, y'all, we back. Y'all see, here she is. I'm so excited. You look like you died today. Drinking some sangria.
I drank the whole thing.
It is. Happy Sangria Day. That's what this is, Sangria Day.
It was good too.
It was good.
That's why it's gone.
So Sassy says that the what sangria is good. The same way she just said the sangria is good. The same way I'm gonna say the introduction to her book. Like, put it down a little bit because we gonna sing it real up in here. And I want y'all to understand, I am one of those people that if you can laugh while you're going through pain, you know you're gonna make it. So, just author Sassy Says, I guess we'll, let me say that first, because I'm an author Sassy Says. You like that?
I like that. I like that. We put best-selling in front of it. So best-selling author, because I'm speaking that thing like I'm going to make it happen.
We gonna make it happen.
We gonna make it happen.
Everybody in this room, we gonna find a way to make it happen. Okay? We gonna make it happen. We gonna fix. Okay, and see, and Sass, but I want to be here with you on this process, on this journey. But I really am one that don't want people to know until they know, because now I want to read the book because the video led me to the few pages that you gave me. Had me a little sneak peek. I felt like Oprah. Ooh, hold on. Girl, you Gail.
Listen, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Ooh, baby.
Say that.
No, know, don't you worry about saying I got him. I got him. Because I know she be going through a lot, and so I wanted to make sure I did the homework for us. Don't do that, Gail. Don't do it, Gail. So look. Don't stop. So look. Don't do it. Don't do it. So look, first things first. And I could be Sunny, right?
You just be. Who else you gonna be?
I mean, girl, what? Because I gotta make sure.
I had to think about it for a minute.
All right,
what you
so
mean?
the first thing I think that intrigued me the most when I opened the book, looked at the pages, was the first dedication. Mm-hmm. Who was your first dedication to?
It was dedicated to my ex-husband. Those were his initials. He was my involuntary guinea pig. So if not for him, I wouldn't be the woman I am for my current husband. I tried everything on him. I learned how to be a woman. I learned how to be a wife. I learned how to be what I needed to be for the man who was for me. So I had to thank him for being who he was. He was an involuntary guinea pig. I didn't know what I was doing. I was 20, 21 years old. So I was trying everything, trying to make something work, and it didn't. So I have to give him props for involuntarily being tested out.
Who was your next dedication to?
My children.
How many kids you got?
I have 2.
Boy, a girl, 2 girls. I know what you had, but
I have a 12-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old son.
Let me ask you something. What do they think of mom now?
They think I'm like the most incredible person in the whole world. But the reason I believe they think I'm like the most incredible person in the world, because I was always honest with them. Like, they knew that I was in prison. They knew why I was in prison. I always use it as a learning tool. Like, listen, you don't want to be where I am. And one of the biggest things that I remember about my incarceration was they came to visit me. And my son, after the visit, he looked up at me and he said, "Mommy, this is the best day of my life." Now, here I am in uniform, behind bars. They had to go through security to get to me, but he said, "Because I thought I would never see you again." My daughter looked at me and she said, "Mommy, I'm not going to lie anymore." And I was like, "Well, why? That's good." She's like, "Because I don't want to be where you are." Now, it crushed me, but at the same time, I'm doing something right for her to be able to learn from my fuck up. So
I think the dedication, those 2 dedications got me the most, especially with the kids, because just through social media, you really don't talk a lot about your kids. You really don't put them out there as much. When you do, it's usually a birthday, or it's usually, I think the daughter is taller than you, or almost as tall as you.
she's about my height.
And I always think about the people that's not going to be your supporters. And I have to be that person for the people around me, because I need for you all to be prepared. And I say that because I may need to come to you and be prepared for my own shit. So people going to understand the dedication to the ex-husband, the dedication to the children. And I think maybe once we get into the story, we'll understand maybe some of the decisions that you made. I don't want to get into it because I want them to
buy
go
the
see.
book. You
You're
can read
going
all
to buy the
about
book. All right, so spill. Woman in prison. What are you doing in prison?
Initially,
like when you in there, you like, I'm in here.
making excuses
The whole time?
for about 18 months. Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't take responsibility for anything. I was playing the victim, so much so that I was getting on my own nerves. And it really took me having to ask myself, what did you do to put yourself in a position to be in a relationship with somebody that you didn't know? Like, what was wrong with you when you looked in the mirror that made you say, I want to be with this person, and overlook all the red flags? And so it literally took me finding myself in a cell to find myself in that cell.
When you walked out the cell, what was the first thing you knew you had to do? You had to do.
Not turn around and look back. I refuse. And like, this is a literal, when I walked out, I refused to look back over my shoulder.
How many, would you consider yourself a criminal?
No. And most people in prison aren't criminals. Most people in prison or jail committed a crime. There's a distinct difference between someone who commits a crime and someone who is a criminal. the vast majority of the people who are incarcerated are not career criminals. They made a bad decision. Even those who are serving life sentences made a bad decision. Period.
Okay, what do you think the jails or the prison system is missing? Let's go for women. Give me 3 things.
It's not even 3. It's missing rehabilitation. The criminal justice system, period, is about retribution. And what that means is they're about getting revenge. So if you wrong me, I'm going to wrong you by locking you away. But what happens when you let that person out? Have they learned anything other than how to be mad as hell about being locked up? So the system is broken in so many different areas. Like for me, because I already had an education going in, there was absolutely nothing that they didn't have anything for me to do. So it was up to me to decide, all right, I'm going to either defeat this or let it defeat me. Like I had to figure out what to do with myself because the opportunity for people who had sense was just not there. So the system is not built to rehabilitate you. It's just not.
You put a post up, I think yesterday, and you said 1 year ago today, I was homeless.
Mm-hmm.
God works in mysterious and wonderful ways.
Doesn't he?
And you even got a whole husband.
A whole husband,
You
honey.
know what I'm saying? You got a
That's
whole
7 feet
husband.
tall.
Yes, honey. That
Yes,
knows everything there is to know about me, and it's like, okay.
And that's what, I wanted to know, like, this book exposes you. And I use that word because that's the word you need to hear. It exposes you. Is there anything that's not in this book that may still can be exposed about you?
Nah, my book is about me. So what I did was I told all of the ugly parts of me because when I tell my story, I control the content that's out there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid of the ugly parts of me because I am okay with me. That's why the book is called Loving Me in Spite of Me. There are parts of my story that I left out to not expose other people because I could have been messy, kind of like Quicksilver is, but I'm not.
Don't. You know what? From now on, we're not even going to use messy. We're going to use Quicksilver.
I'm just saying.
And DJ 5'9".
Because
And DJ, exactly.
Hey,
So,
leave-
let's try to use this in a sentence.
she didn't want to be Quicksilver 5'9".
Put a period on the end of that.
I'm just saying, like, I
Don't
me,
want to be
I don't want to be Quicksilver 5'9". I don't have to throw people under the bus so I can be higher on the ranks. Like, I'm okay with me where I am. Like, you love me, you hate me, it's all right. I don't have to throw people under the bus or any of that other foolishness that people do in order to be great. I'm great all by myself.
Have you let the kids read the book?
No.
Are you going to let them read the book
Eventually, they're just not ready for what's in it.
right now?
Right, they're too young for the content.
Okay. So that lets me in. Okay, I like that. Okay, we got to get this book into our prison system, right?
I'm already working on that.
Okay, holler at me. Let me ask you something, though. When you have a criminal background, can you still go to visit the prison?
Yes.
Okay, because I worried about that. Yeah, because I worried about that because I'm thinking the women incarcerated they're going to identify with you probably the most. However, there again is a group of women that need your empowerment. And I say that these are not the women that we know in our circle.
Right,
that
they're not the
tag
ones
us
with the
and
big
all.
hats and going to brunches.
Nah, and not
That's-
even that. Not the ones I tag on a regular basis or the ones that may tag me for in this realm right here. I just feel like your story is powerful enough, your word is powerful enough that it can make a difference in just the average girl's life. And I'm just thinking about just like the average woman. I'm not thinking about the woman that already got a backbone and people. I'm just thinking about the average woman. And I think, you're on a path of just greatness. Like every time you involve me in reading a story or watching a video, I get excited. I was very serious about you giving me my Oprah moment. See, for me, that's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, though. That's why I go about it in a different way. Even down to Swan with her sangria. Let me get her a sangria truck. She multitasks. I like that. She got something else going. And we have to have like Sunny parties. So I'm just waiting for the book to drop. We can have some little shindig.
Yeah.
You dress up.
Yes.
Dress up. This one right here, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm keeping you close. You ain't, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight like that. I love you dearly. Please, y'all. The 20th is coming, fastly approaching. Can they pre-order?
You can pre-order.
Come on, tell them what to do, man.
So I don't know if the majority of you follow me on social media, but I've been posting the pre-order instructions.
Tell them about your social media for those who not following.
For those of you who are not following me, on Instagram, I am sassysays_so. On Facebook, I am sassysaysso. And my website is sassysaysso.com. With the pre-order, I am personally autographing all books and sending them from me to you. And it also, like Sonny was saying, comes with a preview of the book, which is the prologue, and it kind of tells you what started me on the journey to loving me, inspired me, I guess.
I love you.
So what did you think, Sonny? Like, give me, like, when
Okay.
you read, I want to know your feedback, because you said you were holding it. So tell me.
Okay. Now, the weird part is, I told you I was reading it, and I kind of was homeless. I've been homeless for the past 5 or 6 days. So I read it in the hotel room. I am one of those, I'm a gritty person. So I felt like when you were writing, you ever read a story and you feel it? You feel like you say somebody tugged at you, you feel that tug? Or you say, bitch, you raped me, and you feel that rape, like your whole vagina jump.
Lord Jesus God.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what you want. As a writer, I know that's what I want. As a writer, I want you to feel it. I want your nipple to get hard, because you feel that. And when I read, the weird part is, I read a couple pages and went on Facebook, and you had put like a positive quote or something. And I can't smoke in my hotel room. So, I don't know. It's probably about 3 o'clock. So I looked, and I'm like, damn, she went through this, man. I be out here complaining and shit. She done been my never fucked up. I'm fucked up with this shit. So I went to go hit the joint, and I realized, oh, I can't hit it, man. God damn, let me get out. I'm pissed off. I look at you on Facebook, and you putting something positive. I'm like, God really works. Like, he really works. Like, I think you're a true testimony of God really works. And let me say this. I might have some viewers that don't believe in God, and I love you still the same. It is not what you do, is what I do to keep my own faith. Yep. But what I can say is, I see God all over there. Yes, I like to be this close. I'm going to heaven. Ooh, make sure you stop for me. Ooh. You see me, Lord. Already know, like, hey, let me get my robe together. Oh, real quick, my guest of the day just walked his ass up in here, and he knows me for a long time. He been knowing me before I was loving Miss Kim from come on up here. Come on up here. Come on up, because he was incarcerated too. Give us your number, because I'm going to cuss you out when we get off of here for being late. Say hello to all the ladies. Okay, y'all may know, some of you all may know him as Gucci, that Rush Town crew. I know him as John Bell Jr. now, okay? And I really wanted him to be here earlier, because I want this connection right here, because sometimes, ooh, I feel power. Did you have another Oprah moment? Lord. Look, John gonna come back and see us real soon. He got a radio show coming up. I keep him close to me because I want to make sure he stays John Bell Jr. I want you to know this is the man that performed that Black V-Day that slayed all through your internet. How you get married all black like that? Give him that fashion, glam. Did we love it? All black, everything. He got married. I'm going to talk to this fool, but I really need this connection to work, because he could be going to the men's jails, you could be going to the female jails. He got him a book out, Memoirs of the Cell. You got your book out. I'm trying to figure out a way so we can make sure that all the prisoners know that we love them. You know what I'm saying? And call me when y'all want me to do a comedy show up in that motherfucker, because I'm ready. And I got me a DJ and shit. You know? Hit John Bell Jr. You was late. Where you was at? Tell me where you was at. Don't talk quiet.
Okay. Pisces.
Happy birthday, Pisces. Happy birthday. He gonna come back. We gonna have battle of the sexes, talk about some shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is why I really don't do flies either, because you know what I'm saying? I pay my money, get a fly up, and he come late. You know, I'm about to jump this bam. I'm jumping Gucci right after the show. Oh, we'll talk about that later.
All right.
Because you know, Sassy do everything Sassy says. Make sure you put a comma, because what? It's an author. Swan, our entertainment reporter. Yes, she multitasks. Make sure she multitasks. She will not be accepting any friend requests until tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And Kevin's going to stop that at 6 p.m. I told you he has muscles. Play with us, okay? Oh, you see these muscles? Told you. Jacob, white chocolate, I appreciate you, baby. We got sangrias, there's some vegan dinners, cousins. John Bell will come back and see me. Look at you. You supposed to do this tonight. I'm going to karaoke, y'all. Go to bed. I love y'all. You see I'm holding this mic. Hello, y'all. Good night.
DJ